people's lives all over the world. I've been inverting since I met Roger Teeter. He has changed the world when it comes to people who are needing relief of back pain, of stress, of tension, whether it's back, whether it's neck, whether it's shoulders, whether it's knees. The stretch that you get through inversion is life-changing, and that is no exaggeration. There are millions of users all over the planet because of the work that Roger Teeter has put into this. He is a legacy. We lost Roger last year, and he is now looking down on all of us with love from heaven, and he is truly a man who lived and he walked the walk. He had an injury back in the early 80s, and he and his wife, Jenny, started this company in 1981. I graduated from high school in 1981. And his whole life's work has been focused and concentrated on helping people be relieved of pain. At home, naturally, homeopathically, if you will, it is actually what an honor it is. We celebrated the 40th year of this product last year. This is the 41st year of this product being in inventory. But I will say this, when people go to the Teeter website, they see the different options of tables, and this one, the FitSpine LX9, 70% of everybody who orders off of their website choose this one. 70%. This is brand new to us at HSN. This is the first time to offer this brand new model. It's got a wonderful little base here that helps you get on the machine even easier than it was before, and lots of other upgrades, which Riley will share with us as we get into the presentation. But first I want to say this. This is an FDA registered Class 1 medical device. That's a huge accomplishment. This is gonna be useful for those of you who are dealing with any kind of back pain. Sciatica, it's awful. Spinal degenerative joint disease, spinal curvature because of tight muscles, muscle tension, and the list is long. Herniated disc, degenerative disc disease, spinal stenosis, facet syndrome, muscle spasms. And you know what? This is so exciting to be able to do what they allow us to do at HSN, because this is a table that is $550 on their website. And 70% of their customers who shop on their site choose this table. They're letting us give it to you today for this visit to start the new year at $100 savings. Amazing savings. Even more amazing are the benefits that you'll enjoy because you're stretching, you're elongating. I have the latest model from Teeter. I started with the original back over 20 years ago when I first met Roger. I gave that one to a friend of mine who's a housekeeper, and she was just really going through some tough times, and I gave her my original table, and then I upgraded myself. So that may be where you're at right now. I don't know what table you have, but I know millions of you are enjoying a better lifestyle because of it. Read reviews. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of 5-star, perfectly rated reviews on our website. They are passionate, they are powerful, and so are your stories, which reminds me to please do us a favor. Riley and I would love to hear from you and hear how Roger, the incredible man he was, changed your life and helped you live a better quality life because you got this table. Please call us. We're gonna put a testimonial line at the bottom of the screen. There it is, 1-866-376-8255. Just take a minute and share with others watching today what this has done for you. But really, Riley is one of the most incredible women. I was talking to her before the show. You've always been one of my favorite girls because you're strong, you're smart, and you're just a kind, awesome person, just like your dad, Riley.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Kelly. That is very nice of you to say. I appreciate it. And we are happy to be here with this one because this table is something that we introduced on our website. It was incredibly popular. Like Callie was saying, 70% of the customers that come to our website pick this table, but we never offered it on HSN. So we're bringing it here today for you for the new year, new resolutions, get started in 2022, feeling your best with the best table that we offer. So this has all the features and all the same benefits. So you are stretching, you are relaxing, you are targeting back pain naturally at the source so that you can do everything that you love again.
That's exactly what it is. Doing the things you love again. You know, just because you had a little tweak in the lower back, my story is always because I'm doing gardening and mulching in the backyard and something always goes out in my lower back. I have this in my guest room, and it's just like, it's the go-to for all of us, even Tristan's friends when they come over. It's incredible how comfortable it is and how easy it is. You know, when you think, and by the way, a 5-year warranty comes along with this table. They're top of the line bestseller. When you think about the kind of pain that people are dealing with, Riley, and you guys, you know, this is your world. There's so many things that stop people from living just because they've got some pain, and people have been relieved of that because of what inversion does, which has truly been dates back to Hippocrates, I believe.
Yeah. 400 BC. Father Medicine invented inversion. Not quite the same type of device, a little bit more complicated to use, but the concept's the same. You are using your body weight to pull traction. It's elongating the spine. It's naturally relieving back pain in 4 ways. You're stretching and relaxing muscles. You are realigning the spine. You are allowing it to lengthen and decompress so that each disc is getting hydrated. You may not know this, but the discs in your spine that are so integral to being pain-free, to having mobility, flexibility, they actually don't have a blood supply. So when you injure them, it takes a long time for them to get better, to feel better. And you're in pain that entire duration. Well, when we invert, when we use a table, we are elongating that spine, and those discs, like little sponges, just greedily soak up that moisture and that nutrition that helps them function at their very best. So that's why this works. We are simply allowing the body to get what it needs to function better. And that's healthy living. That's taking control of your body in a natural way with only positive side effects. Because to be frank, when you have back pain, you don't have a lot of options. My dad, when he was in his 40s and was suffering with back pain, which he did for 5 years, he could not get out of bed in the morning. He would have to roll to the ground to get hot water on his back to stand up. And he was trying everything that was available to him. You know, you're taking pills, your back's still screaming, you just are silencing it. He was going to all the appointments. He was even wearing a brace all the time, and he was in agony. And he was introduced to inversion, and the relief he felt was just so dramatic that as an engineer, he knew he needed to make something that was accessible, something that more people could use. And that was the birth of this brand 40 years ago. And he would take the tables and we had a big black van, and he would throw them in, and he would go out into the world and come back when that van was empty. And it was word of mouth. It was people saying their story, and that 5 more would go out the door because, you know, it works. And I encourage you, if you're sitting here wondering, go read those reviews. 23 years on HSN. The reviews are many. I think there's almost 500 or more at a 4.7 average.
It is, Riley.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. Let's talk a little bit about this model, because this is the first time we've had the very top of the line model. There's some upgrades that I'd love to share with our customers, because everybody's like wondering, why is this one better than the one we offered even in September, which is the one I own and I love?
Right. Well, this one is upgraded with absolutely every feature. One of the biggest changes is you will see the shape of the A-frame is a little different, and we have the boarding platform. And that means that you're not stepping into the frame. That means accessing the getting on and off of it is so much easier. You are getting the EasyReach handle. That's something we made for medical grade facilities like doctor's offices and chiropractor's offices. You're getting the traction handles, and the larger handles, you're getting a little cup holder on the side, which is so great to put your phone in, because we have that free app where we have all the classes and tutorials that are going to run you through stretches for the different conditions. So if you have sciatica or headaches or anything really that's on that list from the FDA, you're going to have a class that's associated with the stretches and exercises you can do to help facilitate the benefits towards that goal of relieving that type of pain. But you're also getting our upgraded bed, which has that special decompressive surface, and that's critical, because I really want you guys to understand that Teeter brand is the only one that's UL safety certified. So we use specialized steel that ensures that this will last a lifetime. The very first show I did with Colleen, she was talking about her table is over 20 years old and she's still using it. But also importantly, we're the only brand that is FDA registered for those 10 back pain conditions. Now, why are we the only ones that can say this is indicated for sciatica and herniated discs and spinal degenerative joint disease and all those many, many conditions? Is because we build it for the benefits. And it's really built to facilitate that stretch, that decompression, and that allows you to target the muscle spasm. That's like lengthening the muscles, but also stretching out the spine to take pressure off of nerve roots, which is sciatica. That's a pinched nerve. You might feel the pain down your leg, but actually it's a pinched nerve up in your back. You might feel tingling numbness down your arm. It's a pinched nerve in your neck. This helps relieve that pressure, relieve that pain, and also allows those discs to rejuvenate, get to their full height capacity, give you back proper motion, take the pressure off so that you can get up. And I mean, 3 to 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes on this is all it takes, because what happens is once those discs are hydrated, once that spine is straightened, you're done. You can stay on it longer because it feels good and you're loving the stretch, but 3 to 5 minutes, you're gonna get off all the benefits, and then you just get off and you're gonna be shocked, because what I hear people say all the time, oh my gosh, I'm so much taller. Well, yeah, you've gained a little bit of height back because the discs are at their full height capacity, but your posture's improved. That's a lot of what you're feeling. Your spine is straight, your shoulders are back, your head's on your shoulders. All that tension that you had maybe from sitting all day, or my husband's in construction, carrying stuff, doing stuff, all that tension helps release it. And it's just, I mean, it's a really unique, incredible feeling. I encourage you to go read the reviews, because people will describe how they feel on the table versus how they thought. Some people were really scared. They were a little nervous. I mean, you can see Donna's in complete control. There's nothing that's scary or intimidating about this, but still there's some trepidation when we're talking about
upside down.
Upside down, right.
It's true, and I just heard myself snap and crack a couple of times and just relieve the tension from just sleeping overnight, because the truth is, sleeping, we still hold a lot of tension. The only way to be 100% decompressed like this is to do the inversion process like this. But it is super easy and comfortable. I have the tether strap on. That limits you to the angle that you go. You don't have to go to full inversion to enjoy the same benefits. So start at your own pace and then build it to wherever you want to go. But I'd love to show the testing that this product has undergone, because you guys do voluntary testing in addition to what they're requiring from other models. Because when you talked about UL, this is really important when you're hanging upside down.
It's huge, because actually there is no required testing. So people are bringing stuff over from overseas, they're putting it on a website and they're selling it out to the general public, and they're using ordinary steel. And it's not designed to cycle like an inversion table has to cycle. So we do tests like that 1,200-pound static load, but this is also a robot that cycles 30,000 times to mimic actual use with a 300-pound weight on it. And that's critical, because as we move and cycle, the metal bends and breaks. Believe it or not, it's like a wire coat hanger. You move it back and forth, eventually it'll snap. And this is dotted line right there that says safety requirement that's running vertically. That's what UL of their own accord said is the minimum an inversion table should have to meet in order to be considered safe for you to use at home. And our table was tested, it exceeded the standard, it was stopped for time, and the product was in perfect condition. My dad jumped on it, did sit-ups, was like, this, you know, solid. The competitor tables, you saw an X at about 10% of spec value, and they truly were, it was bent metal, it was torn metal. Like this part that holds your ankles bent over, ripped at the seams over here. And it is important. I mean, you're buying a product because you want the natural relief of back pain, or you want the maintenance for your spine so that it functions youthfully as you age and you avoid the pain. So it is important that you look for a product that is FDA registered, that is built for the benefits to get you that stretch, get you that result, but is also safety certified, because you are hanging upside down. You need to know that you're secure, and you cannot depend that there's anything that's happening as people are importing this product, that there's any sort of safety requirement that they have to meet. There's zero safety requirements. And that's why you can find a table for super cheap. But think, how did they make that? What kind of steel did they use?
Exactly.
Because this is big tubing, this is upgraded, it's thick, it's designed to hold you, but it's also special heat-treated steel.
It is. I mean, you said
it's solid.
Roger was an engineer. He understands this world, and he took it to really build the best table in the world, and has been the best table in the world for 41 years this year. Thank you for giving us the honor of offering this table, the most requested table from the website itself, the Teeter's website. So two things I wanted to quickly share with you. I mean, it's such an opportunity with free shipping. I think we get to do that one time a year, and that's right now. Free shipping. This is a big box that's going to be coming to you, and it's going to take care of so many issues in your life. And I talked about issues in our tissues, the same thing with our back and our spine and sciatica and all the issues that areas we've covered so far. So there's also, in addition to free shipping, there's two ways to get one of these tables delivered to you right now. One is FlexPay, which is any major credit card you like, making it $90 to get yours delivered. And that's all you're putting down today is $90. This is a $550 machine that we get to do at $450 this visit. Today's the last day. One more thing I wanted to share about that is if you have an HSN card, do VIP financing. Put this on that card. You get to put the payments out over the course of 12 months, bringing your price down to $37.50 to get this delivered now. And then start enjoying the relief and start feeling the vitality in life. I know Roger's main mission, aside from helping others dealing with back pain or any kind of pain, is being involved with his family, with Riley and her kids, and doing activities. He was water skiing up until the very bitter end, and I'm telling you, he was a walking example of the benefits of inversion. And so many others are. In fact, I'd love to roll a video, a testimonial from Bob, who's retired, but still, like Roger, loves his sports and his activities, and inversion helped him continue to enjoy them up until his late years.
I love to golf. I walk 18 holes of golf every Sunday. I was hurting all the time. And golf was a chore. I wasn't hitting the ball that well. I saw the Teeter commercial, and I saw one of the guys saying, he inverts and gets out and he plays. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. After like 10 or 12 days, I was fully inverting, and I'm flexing on it, and I'm like, wow, it's giving your spine a mini vacation, because you're taking all that pressure off of it, letting it stretch out. It's given me a lot of motion back. My pain is reduced. My outlook is great. And I'm hitting the ball the best I've hit since I've been playing golf, since I was 30. I'm jazzed. I'm just, Every Saturday we take the grandkids for like 5 or 6 hours, and pretty much anything they want to do, I can keep up with them. And that's huge. I mean, that's quality of life. That's big stuff. You can't buy that. I mean, and that's what you want to do. Teeter helps me lead the physical life I want to live. I don't just endorse stuff unless it's made a big change in my life, and this is one of the things that's made a big change in my life.
I mean, you see people, gosh, it's so awful when you see people walking around a little like this, or, you can tell they're hurting because there is something deeper inside that needs to be relieved. And that's why I love that what you and your family, Riley, have done, and you're carrying on the legacy of helping people live a pain-free life. And this is for your comfort at home. This isn't going to a chiropractor. This isn't setting up those appointments and hoping. This is something that is so comforting, comfortable, and easy to do. You heard Riley say maybe 5 minutes a day. Sometimes people do it longer. Sometimes people, like your dad, put it in full inversion and do backwards, upside down sit-ups to really take this to another level of fitness. But you said it, Riley, and I'm gonna repeat, read reviews. This product, for a piece of fitness equipment to have, there's literally 470 reviews, and almost every single one of those is a perfect 5-star, not like somewhere in between. It's just incredible. Look at that, the vast majority. And everybody's story is so different, and everybody's story, Riley, is very emotional and touching and heart-wrenching.
Yeah, because when you have back pain, you don't normally have a lot of options. We're dealing with symptoms, we're dealing with something where we're not going to the source, we're just stopping ourselves from hearing the screaming, but it's still going on, or we're having appointments, it's time out of our lives, it's a fear even when you're feeling good that, oh, maybe I'm gonna tweak my back again. And so having something that's in your home, that is life-changing. It's freedom. It's the ability that, hey, when I pick up something wrong, I know immediately I can go and realign my spine. I know when I sleep funny, I can wake up and I can get on this. I know when I have a bad day and, you know, I'm just stressed out, there's a spot to go. I mean, it really is a game changer for people that have dealt with pain and had it impact not only how they feel, but their ability to handle children or deal with stress or not be in a grumpy mood. I mean, there's one guy that gives this whole thing. He's like, I was a grumpy old man. I was grumpy. I hurt. I didn't, you know, it was hard to do most things. Getting in and out of the car was hard. I didn't want to go anywhere. I mean, that's when it's painful to watch as family members. It's life-altering when they find something. And what's always so interesting to me is the story starts with, I watched your dad 6 or 7 times. I was concerned that I may not be able to do it. And that's why I think it's so important that you put your story there, is because you are a catalyst in helping somebody else. And they read the stories that people write and they go, well, you know, I'll give it a go. And it's, for most people, I will say, the first time they get on it, they can feel that something's happening in the first 3 to 5 minutes. If you have one of the conditions that the FDA has listed, the sciatica, the herniated disc, the spinal degenerative joint disease, stenosis, those type of big problems, and you're dealing with something really significant, you know, give us 30 days. 3 to 5 minutes a day. If you could do it a couple times a day, even better. Because what we're doing is those discs that aren't getting fed all day long because the pressure's on them and they don't have a blood supply, they're like little sponges, they get their food from absorbing their moisture. We're just giving them the opportunity to eat, if you will, multiple times a day. So if you are doing this, you are simply letting nature do its job. You are relieving the pressure, you are relieving the pain, you are creating real results. We're seeing the 4 ways that it relieves back pain right now. Stretching and relaxing muscles. If you have muscle spasms, tight muscles. If realignment's an issue, you can see your hips are out of alignment. Your shoulders are uneven. This is something that will help with that. And lengthening the spine. And that's something really, truly unique. And that is something that it's really hard to get even in a professional office. They do have some decompression devices where they pull. But you know, it costs a lot of money to do that. And you get like 10 treatments, right? It's like insane. Here is something where we're using your body weight, the same weight that's compressive when upright, to pull traction. So whether you're a 6'6" man that's 300 pounds or a 4'8", you know, person that's lightweight, each person's gonna get the right stretch for their body to decompress the joint that's under that same pressure, open it up, relieve the pressure, relieve the pain.
I wish we had another hour because there's so much to talk about. It's mean for them to only give us 20 minutes together because there's so much more to cover. But I guess what Riley and I are asking is take a minute to read those comments, read the reviews, go onto our website, hsn.com. Take some time because the stories are incredible. They're moving, they're emotional because it has helped people on a massive scale. It can help you too. You just need to give it a try. The item is 786741. You know, the free shipping saves you $55+ and then $100 off of the price on the Teeter website. So it's the top of the line, brand new model for 2022. Riley, much love to you, to your mom, and to your family.
Thank you, Callie. It was great to see you.
You too. Bye-bye. Yeah, you guys, it's just an incredible